All right, so we'll go through both of these. This is also from the book, page 284. So again, I'll know if you watch the videos because you'll have these ones right at least, right? The figure shows rectangle P, Q, R, S. Those are all prime, meaning that it is the image of the rectangle PQRS, which is our pre-image. Our pre-image is not on here. This is after a translation of 5 units to the right and 7 units up. So graph and label the pre-image PQRS. So where was our original figure? That's what we want to figure out. Well, and you should try this on your own first, but if you get stuck, you can look at the video. PQRS is the image, which means we need to go do the opposite of what they did before. So they went 5 units right and 7 units up. So we're going to go 5 units left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 7 units down, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, and so we're just going to do that with all of our pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we should end up with the same image as above, and we can even fill in some of this. So there's our P, our Q, our R, and our S. That would be our image. We just went through the same steps that we would have if we were finding the image, but to find the pre-image, we just did it backwards. That's really all there is to that one. Explain why the image of a figure after a translation is congruent to its pre-image. And this, unless you've had class with me already, you don't know. Congruent is it's like the equal sign for shapes. It means that the sides are the same, the angles are the same for two shapes. Okay, so in this case, we have two rectangles that are congruent. They have the same size. Each side is the same length. They're just in different places. And so they are congruent. And the reason that this is true is because translations only affect position. They do not affect orientation, which is what direction it's facing, although orientation does not change whether or not it is congruent. Angle measurement, which also wouldn't change with this one if we did other things because it's still rectangle, or side length. And that's the key for this. If the side length were to change, then it would no longer be congruent. It might be proportional, but it would no longer be congruent. And so that's why translations, because they don't stretch it, they don't contract it or compress it, they don't change anything except the location. And so that's why our figures are always congruent after a translation.